I hope you're ready.
This is Unbridled Thoughts.
We want to hear what you have to say.
Welcome back to Unbridled Thoughts. My name is Sarah.
And I'm Ren, and you better hold on to the mane because there are no reins in Unbridled Thoughts.
Well, I am so excited. We're starting something that we've been wanting to start for a while, and it's been on listener demand. And I'm asking Randy's to tell us what it is.
Yes, it's called FESS DISH.
I had her say it because I couldn't say it.
I got the fastest mouth in the West. Fish, dish, fast. So we are fishing for questions. Sometimes for y'all are asking questions. We want to kind of get questions from you that we can answer. Mm-hmm. We might dish. So good advice, things like that. Mm-hmm. Some for us, some for maybe past guests we've had on the show. And then we have FESS, which are confessions.
Confessions.
And they can be your confessions if you want. You can email us anonymously at, I'm going to do it, guys, Unbridled Thoughts Podcast, Unbridled Thoughts 143 at gmail.com.
They can direct message us on Facebook.
Yes.
Yeah.
Direct
Or you could
messages
hit
on
us up
socials.
on our socials. Mm-hmm. We do have a TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram.
Yes. And if you message us on there and you want your question or comment or fish dish fest to be anonymous, all caps, asterisks, so we know that we're not to say your name, or if you want to put another name that we could do, or we have a question from Redacted.
Yeah.
They ask, you know, we'll do that whole thing.
And our very first question, our first fish, is actually from an anonymous listener. Wrote in, they really loved our Contenta 360 interview, which we did too, and we love those ladies so much.
Yes.
And she is single.
Okay.
And she wants to know where the best place in Brazil to find a man, and do they make good lovers?
Ooh. So did you reach out to Letitia or Hassana?
Yep. So I wrote out to Leticia, and so she did confess to me that Brazilian men do make good lovers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
And she also told me that PDA is very common in Brazil. Okay. So I've decided I've been living in the wrong country after all. Because I like me some good makeout sessions.
So just like walking around out and about, activities.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like she said it wasn't like not uncommon for you to be sitting at a table with your family and then a couple to be like at a different table next to you, and them like, you know, hugging, cuddling, kissing, long kisses. Like it's not uncommon for a family to see their parents like enjoy some, you know, nothing too sexual, but definitely like kissing and, you know, hugging passion. And cuddling and showing that passion. Okay. So I believe in passion too, so I'm all about this.
Yeah.
And she said the best place to find a man is São Paulo.
São Paulo?
Paulo?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope I said that right.
I don't know.
Yeah. São Paulo?
Did I mess it up? I don't know. I probably messed it up. Anyways, she said that Latin men are definitely hot-blooded. Okay. So it's like not uncommon for a man to be working all day out in the field, like doing physical work, and still be able to come home and deliver in the bedroom. And she said that was the best place to find a man. But she did say that the woman to man ratio is definitely lopsided.
How lopsided?
She said pretty lopsided.
Really?
Yeah. It's like, what did she say? Like 70% women or something like that?
Wow.
I can't, she said, I told you at one point, but I can't remember if you remember.
I think I wrote it down. Let me see.
Was it like one man to every 5 women or something like that?
Might be 6.
Or 6?
She said, I have it in my notes.
She said that might be old numbers. But she said that she feels pretty confident that it's still about the same. So I kind of know this answer, Ren. Mm-hmm. but do you show a lot of PDA in your relationship in public?
No, I mean, not really, because Chris and I work together. Like, we work together, and we're together most of the time at work. So, I mean, it'd be kind of weird to, like, do it at work, I guess. I don't know.
You're not at dinner just, like, canoodling it up?
But we'll hold hands and things like that. Like, we'll hold hands out in public, and we'll sneak some kisses and stuff like that out in public for sure. Like, we're not afraid of affection at all, you know?
If my next relationship's not like that, I don't want any part of it. If I'm not making people uncomfortable, then why am I even existing? I could be single. All right, it's fine. Let's not worry too much about finding that. But I think that was about the ratio. Letty, my doll, you'll probably listen to this. If I'm incorrect, please correct me. But I love her and I love talking to her, and so I'll find any excuse to. So I'm like, I'm snagging this question.
Mm-hmm. Well, listen, single ladies, go on Contenta 360 and book your trip, girls trip.
Yep, to Brazil.
Mm-hmm.
Find yourself a passionate man.
Yeah,
even if it's for one night.
Mm-hmm. But Sao Paulo is a place to be seen.
Yep, yep, it is. All right, girl, I covered the fish.
Oh, you want the FESS.
We were going to do the dish next. Fish dish and then FESS.
Oh, yeah.
So I was actually, I guess I'm covering that part too. We need to plan this a little bit better. We're going rogue on this one, guys. Just bear with us as
Sorry, it's been like 20 minutes looking for my notes. Oh my God, like a flashback back to school and the teacher's like, are you unprepared? And I'm like, yeah. Totally unprepared for this.
No, I got
Sorry,
the notes.
y'all.
I have it written somewhere.
Listen, you're going with us. We're learning this all along. Eventually, we're going to be to a place where we're seamless.
Oh yeah. I never actually want to be too seamless because that sounds boring.
Yeah.
So let's not strive for too much perfection. So I'm handling the dish part of it today, and my dish is every single night I lather up like a butterball turkey in beef tallow. I actually do use our Eminence apricot oil too, so yes. I'm really oiled up before I go to bed. I don't know how that's going to be once I'm in a relationship, but I started using the beef tallow because I did a bunch of research in it, and it is very high in D, vitamin D, A, K, and E. Part of my trauma of the last relationship did develop 3 different types of psoriasis. So that beef tallow is very high in D, and D is like kind of anytime you have a, what are those called? Autoimmune disease, you're typically low in D. And so with psoriasis, like vitamin D is something that is supposed to help with that.
I believe that because I believe, fact check me y'all, but I believe everything in the vitamin D family is actually a hormone, not necessarily a vitamin. So that makes sense. Balance the body. Yeah,
I mean, our body, vitamin D, I think is it the one vitamin that our body makes?
I think it needs assistance making it, right? Or absorbing
I think it makes it, but I think it's the one vitamin our body actually makes. Yeah. So that's where you might be hitting that hormone button. Yeah, is something like that. But fact check us on all that. I'm just telling you, I was starting to feel my age. And so I started using beef tallow on my skin, and oh my gosh, I feel like it's just bouncing back and just so soft and perky again. I did find out, so it does have D and then it has A, and I've always been a very huge believer in vitamin A with the skin, because of everything. I mean, it helps with elasticity, it helps with balancing the hormones, it does help with balancing, moisture levels.
It's great for acne too.
And I have read that it cleans the sebum, and that is the reason why it's like it purifies the sebum, so you're not necessarily really pushing a bunch of junk out into your skin, and that's like an acne. I usually talk to my clients who have acne about using cod liver, which is like another dish, I guess, for kind of the similar reasons, but that's a different story. That's a different dish for a different day. Vitamin K2, I've actually have learned a lot about vitamin K2 Because if you're ever taking D, which a lot of us are told to take D, K2 helps it actually absorb into the bone properly and into our teeth properly. So if you are suffering from like teeth decay or like bone decay, which I have osteoporosis. So I definitely take my vitamin D and my vitamin K2. I went undiagnosed with a thyroid issue for like too many years. And in that, I developed osteoporosis, and it helps with my osteoporosis. So I'm a big believer on that.
K is really good for strengthening the capillary walls too.
Yes.
Which is nice.
Yes, it is.
It's great if you have like a real shallow vascular system like I do, when your cheeks get real pinky easily. It's great for that.
Yep. And rosacea helps with fighting rosacea. And then it can help with certain heart diseases for that same exact thing. I always try to tell people too, I mean, there's no real science that backs this, so this is my thing, but I feel like if your veins are kind of breaking on your face, that's like a predetermination that there could be something else going on in your body, you know, because I feel like, just like acne, I've been saying this for 20 years, like acne is a gut issue, but nobody believed me. And now it's finally coming out that acne is a gut issue.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and then it's high in vitamin E. We all know that vitamin E is really good for you, very moisturizing. So with that, beef tallow is highly moisturizing, and it's also an anti-inflammatory. I found mine. I found some pure beef tallow from some cute little country farm on eBay.
Do you get your jar there from there too?
Oh, it's a gallon bucket, okay? It's like, you're talking about my... All right, I have a thing for country things, all right? No judgment here.
Country French chic. Listen, I can't say anything. I love that about you.
Oh, my goodness. All right, well, that is my dish that I go to bed looking like a butterball turkey.
Yes, well, it was working.
It's working. My skin is so soft, and it's actually gotten like, I don't know, it was kind of, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of getting a little bit creepy, so I was starting to notice like some fine lines and wrinkles, so I beef tallow it up now.
Nice.
All right, so that leaves you with the fashion.
Okay. We got a good one, y'all. All right, so we had somebody message us and say, let me see if I can find it on here. I need to have like one of those, I need like two computer screens where I can load up everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the next life.
So
we're getting there. We're stepping into that timeline soon.
This email title said, I got refunded $6K instead of $60 and never
Gosh,
said anything.
I love this email. I'm so glad you're sharing
Never said
it.
anything. All right, so I bought a bunch of scrubs online, and after they were delivered, I returned about $60 worth of them because they didn't fit. I noticed my bank account like a week later go from barely anything to being $6,000 richer. I realized it was the scrubs company that sent it. I was living with my boyfriend at the time, and we were applying for a mortgage, so I decided, well, if they take it back, fine, but I'm not going to call and say anything since it will just make our finances look a little bit better when we were applying for a mortgage. I was really scared for a while that I would be in trouble for not reporting it, but ended up using it towards our down payment, and it's been about 7 years now since that happened, and no one has ever said anything about it.
Oh my gosh. I mean, to be so lucky, and the timing on that one, you know what I mean? When you're going to buy a house and then you're like, score.
Awesome.
Yeah. How do you explain that to the bank? I have no idea.
know.
Your mortgage company, you're like, oh, well, I overpaid by like $6,000 like years ago. They paid me back finally.
It is like $60 and $6,000 is a big difference, though.
Yeah.
I think as much as I'd want to say I would like, oh, no big deal, I'd probably lose a little bit of sleep at night if I didn't tell anybody about it.
I definitely would, because I've always been such a good girl.
Yeah,
you
so
know what I
kudos to
mean?
them
It's
for
like,
it worked out for him.
yeah.
Maybe that was the answer prayer, you know?
Yeah. Yep. That, I mean, I felt really guilty because like one time when my ex and I were like super, super poor, we would always go, if we went to Bakersfield, we'd always go to In-N-Out, and they have like the 2-window system, you know what I mean? Well, the lady on the microphone was like, go ahead and pull up to the second window. So we pulled up to the second window. And then they just handed us our food. Well, we had been waiting for a few minutes, so we like drove away, you know, and we were like driving down the road, and I like noticed I still had the money in my hand. And I was like, we live like an hour away, you know, so we were like 30 minutes up the road, you know what I mean? And then I like looked down and I was like, we didn't pay for our In-N-Out. I'm sorry, In-N-Out. I'm so sorry. It was
We've gone too far.
$20 or whatever. It was like not even $20 because it was just the two of us. And In-N-Out is so cheap, especially like 25 years ago. You know what I mean? It was like definitely cheap.
Do you think someone ahead of you paid for your order? Maybe.
Maybe. I mean, maybe it was like a pay it forward before the pay it forward was a thing. You know what I mean? But
there you go. I absolve you.
Yeah. The guilt is gone.
That's wild. You still remember it though. It stuck with you.
I still remember it, and I still have guilt over it. That's how like pathetic I am. Well, you guys know how I get when I about paying. I'm like, no, I can't owe anybody.
Yes.
The manager wants to chime in so bad right now. He didn't set himself up with a microphone, but he was like, but I can do it easily. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So I still have guilt about my In-N-Out that I stole. So $6,000 though. I mean, there's a big difference between $20 and $6,000.
But it was a squander. Like they bought a house together. They reinvested it.
Hey, yeah. I mean, sometimes it's money from the good Lord. I don't know.
So now they get called out. But, excuse me, sir or ma'am, we went back on our records from 10 years ago.
They're like, I was listening to Unbridled Thoughts.
And this story sounded so familiar to me.
We had to go back 15 years. But we remember you.
Yes. I guess you can always pull it out of like whatever the house, what is that called? Interest rate?
Oh, yeah. Like the mortgage. Like,
I guess. Be like, I got it back.
It back. Here you go.
Interest free.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. I'm not even going to charge you.
Yep.
For making me hold your money like that.
That's right. You're welcome. I got you.
Oh, I love that story though. I need some of that to fall on me. Yeah. Some of that good fortune.
A little whoopsie.
Have you had anything like that ever happen?
Not that I can say. Sometimes I used to when I got off work a little bit earlier, I would go for walks. Mm-hmm. Now I work so many hours, I gotta do it on the weekends. But I would walk up and down the street sometimes, like in our neighborhood, and someone would drop like $5 or something. Yeah. But then the last time I found it, Chris and I were on a walk, and I go, "Oh, look, $5," and he grabbed it. He goes, "Woohoo!" And I'm like, "I found that."
Dang, Jim.
No.
I never find money. Like I've never gotten so lucky to be put in that position where I'm like, what do I do with this like newfound money that I just found? I just never find it, you know? I mean, other than change on the street or something like that, you know?
Well, I mean, I remember we got a tongue lashing from one of our teachers at our high school. Mm-hmm. And he was an older dude. Not that matters, but he would go on these like kind of random tangents and tirades. Yeah. And one of them one day was like, "You kids just don't know what you have. Things aren't valuable to you." And I think we were taking a test, and he was just walking down in and out of the desk, just like rambling. Yeah. And he's like, "Every day after school, I walk through the parking lot, the senior parking lot, and I look at the ground looking for change, and I see change, and I pick it up. And at the end of the year, I have anywhere from $2,500 to $3,000 in change." I was like, dang, that's a lot of change.
I knew a lady actually in Tehachapi, and she's no longer alive, but she would say the same thing. She was like huge. She was like constantly looking for change on that, and she picked up everything. If it was a penny, a nickel, a dime, it doesn't matter what it was, you know. But speaking of, I've had this like weird situation. So this isn't necessarily like a FESS or a dish or a confess. I don't know what it is, but anyways, I'm just sure because we're on this whole thing. So randomly, like a few weeks ago, I had a dime appear in the kitchen. Oh. So, you know, I have like kids living in my house now. So I'm like, "Hey, whose dime is this? Is this your dime? Is this your dime? Is this your dime?" And everybody's like, "It's not my dime." So I think I threw it in the one kid's room. You know what I mean? And then sure enough, another dime appears in the kitchen.
Oh, cool.
So I'm like, what the heck?
Were you
So I
finding
throw it in
it-
the other kid's room,
Yeah.
thinking maybe that kid was like giving it back. So then I go to pull my clothes out of the dryer yesterday, and Jules happened to be there, and there was another dime. I'm like, this is like so weird because I don't kind of mishandle my money. I kind of like put it, even if it's change. Like, I don't put change in my pocket or anything like that. It goes in my purse, and when my purse gets overloaded, I have a little change thing, you know? So I was like telling Jules, I was like, it's so weird. Like, this random dime keeps popping up into my life. And she goes, that is so weird that you say that, because she said the other day I got home and there was like a random dime on the floor.
Whoa.
And I was like, in her plate, because she's, you know, staying in the camp trailer kind of next to me.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's weird. And she was like, yeah. I was like kind of so freaked out about it. Like, why is this dime here? You know? Same thing. She's like, I don't mishandle my change, my money. It just kind of goes in its certain spot. So we ended up looking it up, and there's like a such thing as called dimes from heaven. Mm-hmm. Have you heard of this?
So, yeah, I have heard that if you find a penny, a nickel, or a dime, especially over and over again, depending on if you find it face up, face down, they mean different things.
It's always face up. I don't know what the meaning is.
But it's
She
like
didn't look that up.
People looking out for you on the other side.
Yeah, that's
like
basically
family
what she said.
members,
Mhm.
guardian angels.
Like kind of telling you you're on the right path, or
So what do the dime mean?
I have no idea, because it just basically said it. Dimes from heaven are just like kind of like they can be a warning, or they can be you're on the right path. Well, you know, I had that whole faucet thing happen in my kitchen, so it kind of happened like after that whole thing. So I don't know if it means I'm on the right path. Like, whoever's in heaven watching out for me is like approving of like my remodel job or what. I have no idea.
Could be.
And then I found it in the laundry, you know. So we just joked around. She was like, Jules was like, well, maybe they had to put it in my place because you don't pay attention. Like, this dumb blonde.
We're gonna skip right over it.
Yeah, we got to go to the next generation. She's not paying attention.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that was my little story.
We had that happen. Remember we were staying at a hotel one time, and the maids had come, cleaning people had come, everything was clean, new sheets, everything tucked in. I mean, it was very, very clean. No one had been in there. But then we were looking at the bed, and someone had left like a nickel on the pillow, and it was face up. And it was weird. It was like very odd.
I was going to say, this happened within over the year we've known each other.
Yes.
And we've been close.
And we looked it up, and we found it face up, and we looked at the meaning, and it was good. It was just like,
I want to say it was when we went to Horror Nights last year.
I think so.
It may have been.
Yeah.
But it was a good thing. It was like, it was a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah, I think it was at the Cabana Bay. I think. So,
Yeah.
yeah, maybe we'll get paid this year.
Maybe that's the night I'll win my lottery finally.
That's
Hey.
right.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
Since I've been throwing such a fit about going.
Oh, yeah, God. Wait, yes, she threw a big old temper tantrum. Yes.
I did. Yeah.
I don't want to go.
I don't want to
I
go.
don't want to go to a Horror Night.
Yeah, that is me. It sounds like me.
I'm so scared of those things.
I am.
You did great though, Late Joy Trails of Terror. And then when we did the zombie shoot, you were like,
Yeah.
I mean, you were
Shooting
like,
you in the back and everything.
You were like
Shoot you in the back.
G.I. Jane.
That's right.
It was like great practice for target practice. Pew, pew.
Yep.
Yeah, you did good at the Haunted Montrose, and you did good at that one in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
13th Leon.
Yeah.
But now there's 10 of them at Universal.
10 houses.
Lord almighty.
Houses and
Wow.
scare zones.
Please, somebody send me help, okay? I don't think I will handle it.
We'll be
well.
there to help you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not going to be there to help me at all.
I think there's one where you can pick, it's got 2 entries and you pick which entry.
It's like an exit. It's like the wet or dry for the Terrifier one.
Yeah.
Oh, they'll talk about this after we go. But I think it's in a month.
I'm wet enough in my own life. I don't need to be. Well, I'm going dry.
It's going to be a dry September.
It's going to be a dry September,
Oh
okay?
no, we're going through the wet one.
Oh, we are doing dry September. and and I have to go through Halloween. I have to do this dry. Why did I say I'd do this with
You
you?
can make an exception for that night.
I don't know. You pick your friends. So. Those are your friends. I'm very lucky you picked me as a friend. I love being your friend.
I love you.
I love you too.
All right. Well, do we have anything else to share?
Oh, we need some more stuff to share for sure.
We're good.
We're good?
Yeah, we read all about it.
All right.
Yeah. So we've done 30 minutes, you said?
No, not even.
Oh, we haven't even done 30 minutes?
No.
How many minutes have we done?
25.
Oh, 25.
Sorry, Sarah.
Producer says you got to get to 30.
1,000 years.
It has been a long day, okay?
Yeah.
I mean, it's one thing when you and I do business meetings and we like stay in our little Seren Magic business meeting bubble. I feel like we get so much accomplished.
Yeah.
I feel like I might feel tired because it's a lot of like brain power, but I don't feel like today I was like coming out of my skin.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my goodness. I don't know if it was the sugar, if it was the business meetings with other people. I don't know what it was, but I was like, this was a tough one.
Yeah. Well, it's tricky too because with what we do for a living, we're on a schedule and it's a different person every hour to 90 minutes. And then it's, it's a new face, it's new conversations. You want to catch up with your client and it's very like engaging to your brain.
Yeah.
But then when you step outside of that and you sit down and you do like a job that involves a lot of executive function.
Yeah.
Like a what people call like an office job. You sit there and it's like we're having to do these tedious things.
Yeah.
And we're doing them together, so we're having a good time. And we
Yeah.
we end up gamifying a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So we'll make it a game or we'll make it a race. And we'll kind of like keep our brains excited while we're doing it. We also get up and walk around a lot, which was funny because I think we were at one of the coffee shops in town doing things. And like one of us would be sitting and the other one would just be walking around the table, just like moving chairs
I was
and
like
things.
playing musical chair to the point where people thought they were intruding on me
Yeah.
for me sitting at their table.
Yeah, but we have to because
Like-
we do like a lot of our services standing up and walking around our table. So to have to sit for a long time, I
Yeah,
mean, it
it's just
really
not
is.
in my-
It makes you want to like, just like you said,
Yeah.
crawl out of your skin.
I mean, that was like, like when I went to school about civil engineering, like one of the things that I liked about it is that you were kind of all over the place. You weren't like stuck at a desk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just cannot be stuck at a desk. I
Yeah.
really can't be. So kudos to everybody
Oh,
who
God
is stuck
bless
at a desk because
Every desk person.
yes, they are true heroes in my book.
Oh, yeah.
They really are.
God bless anybody who has focus to do that because that is a trait that I envy and also glorify. I just think
Yeah.
it's wonderful when people have like a real strong long-term attention span like
Yeah.
that and an eye for detail.
Yeah.
I mean, I have an eye for detail, but I don't have the attention to back it up.
I know. And I think like also like with you and I, like when we first started the podcast, it was just kind of like, we didn't really take it like serious, you know, we were just kind of like, we're going to throw it out there, see if it sticks. And it's like sticking. So now we're like, okay, we got to really think about this like seriously. So now it's like, okay, what do we want to be for the next year? You know, who do we want to look like for the next year? Like, and now we're kind of starting to try to take this seriously. So that puts like a lot of pressure, I think, on our brains with each other because we're like, no, I see this. No, I see this. Okay, how can we make this cohesive? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And make this work. But we're getting through it.
Yeah, we are.
One step at a time. We haven't killed anybody yet, so that's good.
Thank God. Surprised you haven't killed me.
Why would I kill you? I'm surprised you haven't killed me yet. Sarah and her tantrums.
I don't want to go to
Go! Why do you do this to me?
I know. We got to do some cool activities that you're excited about too.
It's really easy with me because I do get excited for new things. It's when things just feel monotonous when I'm like, nah, it no longer interests me. You know what I mean?
when it gets repetitive.
Which is
and
going to
things
be
like that.
hard when I actually do start dating because now I know I came into my full self. Like I could do that with my ex because it was just like I didn't know any better and I was young. But now I'm a grown woman and I'm like, nah, this is boring. Let's move on.
Yeah.
I got to have some more fun in my life. I can't do this every day.
No, I like excitement. I like things to be shooken up and changed up too. Was that a car door or a bump?
I I don't know. It sounded like somebody tried to open our door, but I don't see anybody there. But my glass.
No, there's nobody out there.
Yeah, there's nobody out there.
Hello?
Did you hear that? You have the headphones on, so
I
you may not.
can hear everything with these headphones. I can probably hear your heartbeat with these headphones.
Gosh, my heartbeat. There I go breathing again because I forget to breathe.
These mics pick up everything.
No,
Riveting audio, everybody.
my thing is I forget to breathe. So when I finally do breathe, it kind of comes out as an annoyed, like, I don't know.
Annoyed
I got to work on it. Yeah, an annoyed. I got to work on being not annoyed.
Well, I think you just sigh. I sigh too. Like when I'm like trying to figure something out, or I finally figure something out, where I'm working on something, I'll hold my breath, and then I'll forget I'm holding my breath, and I'll go.
Yeah.
And then people think you're annoyed, and you're like, no, I'm not. I'm just self-regulating. I'm sorry.
Leave me alone. I'm trying to calm the heart rate.
Got to breathe.
Got to stop breathe, baby.
They tell you that when you work out. Make sure you breathe. I'm like, well, I'm going to die if I don't breathe. But they mean like
Regularly.
yeah. I'm guilty of that.
Yeah.
I'm like,
That was like the biggest thing when I was running back in the day when I used to run was just trying to figure out my breathing because I'd get stressed out and I'd like kind of hold my breath, you know, when you're trying to power through something. And then I would be taking like, you know, and so learning how to like regulate that breathing while you're running is what I probably should go back to doing.
yeah,
Running.
It's the same as lifting weights too. It's
Yeah.
like but you're like, you hold it, you're supposed to go like, but I'm like, you get heavy and you like hold your breath. And it's like, or you get to the top or whatever. It's like, no, you should just.
I'm so good when I'm lifting weights. I never have that issue because I focus so much attention on keeping my face, like not putting the strain on my face so I don't age faster. And that will help your breath.
Right. I mean, you did it good for 75. So,
Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking.
Hey, I'm 105, so it's all good.
I wish the listeners could see the sky right now because it's so beautiful with the
Let's just
sunset.
sit this guy. I was like, this guy.
Anytime, I swear, anytime you and I are together, I know this
I
sounds
know.
so corny, but it has been this way since
Yeah.
like literally the day that we met and hung out outside of work one day.
Yeah.
The sky looks like a simulation every time we're together.
I know.
It looks like a painting or like it's so wild.
It is. It is.
I would never notice it until she started pointing it out to us. I remember one day a couple months ago, she
Yeah.
showed us the sunset looked so beautiful, and we're like, oh, let's go see it. But there was no good.
We couldn't find it.
We found it, but it was it was already got behind trees by that point where we were at. You were at a better vantage
Angle,
point. We were
yeah.
going to pick up Kingston and Macon or something like that. So
Yeah.
Was I? Oh, yeah. I
and
was that night.
By
Yeah.
our house, it was all like
Yeah.
we were about 10 minutes too late on that.
There's like a little dip there when you get on that road, you know, where you're like kind of up on the hill and like you're above the tree line. You could just see, and you're going that sunset direction. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, we missed it by about 15 minutes probably because it got
Found it.
those trees.
It is 6 women to every man. Sorry, y'all. It was driving me crazy. I had to find. I'm sorry.
I was like, what is she looking
I
for?
had to find it. Yes.
6
Six
girls for
Every boy.
Well, whoever
Yeah.
sang that, they were singing about Brazil apparently.
Beach Boys.
That I knew it was. Mm-hmm. I don't know the name of whoever's singing though. I probably do if you jogged my memory. Mm-hmm. Who's the main singer?
Oh, Beach Boys are Brian Wilson and Michael.
Brian Wilson, yeah. Yeah, I knew that one.
Brian
I knew that
Wilson
name.
was the genius behind the beat. Welcome to the Beach Boys podcast.
Side segment.
yeah. So you're from California, you gotta know the Beach Boys.
Oh, I love the Beach
Yeah,
Boys.
exactly.
Yeah.
And she said the men there are very respectful. But just like traveling anywhere, you know, just go with friends, have an accountability buddy. And but she said yes, the men are passionate kissers and passionate lovers, and San Paulo is a place to go for sure.
Yep, that's what she said. Just that competition can be a little bit tough there for the women. There is probably the reason why they have so many surgeries. Brazilian butt lifts.
Well, the women are beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful,
They are.
beautiful.
Brazilian
Just the way they are.
blowouts.
Gorgeous.
Brazilian blowouts,
Yeah.
Brazilian butt lifts, Brazilian product.
People of Brazil are just beautiful.
They are. Mm-hmm. They really are. And the girls we met, Hosanna and Letty, they're beautiful.
I know. We need to go on a girls trip with them and go check it out.
That would be a lot
I've
of fun.
never been.
That'd be find me in the
so
corner
fun.
making out. Just teasing.
For every 6 guys.
No, it's 6 girls to every
It's
guy.
6 girls to every guy. Yeah.
See.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you know.
So competition
more than
is
I.
tough.
Pickens.
I probably won't make it. They have all those beautiful Brazilians to choose. So, all right.
Hey, Brazilian woman might be looking for somebody to kiss, so there you go.
Yeah, maybe.
Ran out of guys.
I haven't heard about that though. That's a whole other investigation.
Email us.
Email us
Tell
if
us
you
what
guys
it's like.
know. All right, is that a wrap?
I believe so.
I think it's a wrap.
I'll allow it.
Oh, finally. That's a wrap.
That's a wrap.